Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Learn Feed the Beast. This is episode 7, and as you can see, we're at the old base today. We're doing a small field trip today. We're going to learn about how to avoid wisps. Just kidding, you can't avoid wisps. They will find you and they will kill you. We're going to learn how to mess with bee genetics. I've never seen never seen those before. Whatever. And I will explain that to you. We're actually going into the big tower, and I'm just hoping that this isn't loaded, because those are normally full of oil and fuel. Great big ol' loading error. Anyway, this is the genetics lab. And the general process is you have to first stick a bee in what's called the isolator, and that will extract different traits of different bees. So species, its lifespan, its productivity, stuff like that, temperature tolerance, humidity tolerance, and if you have, where is it? That one. If you have these empty serum vials, it will just make these serums. So as you see, I've got flowers, pollination, and oily species. And oily species is pretty self-explanatory. It's the oily species, which is what we're trying to make today. And flowers pollination is it pollinates using flowers. There's also like lily pad pollination, which is what these guys have base, I believe, which means you need a lily pad in the area for them to start producing. And then there's like rock pollination, mushroom pollination, and a couple others. But today we're going to make an oily bee because I need to make another distilled princess. And the reason why I'm not just making a distilled bee has something to do with the fact that I believe if you breed a pure bee, that all of its stats get set to the default. So no matter what I do with this common princess, it's just going to have the base distilled stats anyway when I breed it. Which actually makes it easier for me anyway. But that's why we're doing what we're doing. The other component to a distilled bee is an industrious bee, which we have boatloads of. So that's what we're doing today. So I already have the oily species isolated. The next step, you kind of do these in tandem, but there's the synthesizer, which if you see, it says empty on the oily species right down in the middle there. This will fill it with charges at the cost of degrading the quality of the serum. And no one's really sure on the server what the quality of a serum does. We expect that it has something to do with the chance of survival of the injected bee at the end of all of this. So in order to bring that up, you use the purifier, and that will purify the quality. I'm going to start purifying this first. Normally I would do charges first, but there is a bug, or was a bug at one point, where if you degrade the serum too much, it will break the server like really bad. we'll need like a reset, not like a world reset, but a like you need to go back to a backup. It doesn't seem like there's power going into it. And as you can see, it says good quality now. Oh, turn that on. I guess power was running. And we're going to bring that up to excellent quality, throw 3 charges in it. And this is sort of a long and boring process, so I'm going to take a break when we get to the longest part. Alright, there we go. And then we throw this in the synthesizer. No, not flowers, pollination, oily species. Not enough liquid DNA. Alright, this is the other part. You see this Technicolor this Technicolor juice right here? This is bee DNA, liquid DNA. And what this fun stuff does is you basically take bee, throw it into what's called the gene pool, and it blenders them. There might be a scientific term for it. No, it blenders them. And you use that in some other machines. So he's got it set up so you have to pick and choose exactly where it's going to go. I need to go to the synthesizer. So we just do that. Some will drop in. It's also sort of, it's not difficult to get, but you get it in small quantities. So, you know, he's just trying to be safe with that, he being the owner of the tower and server. And when that is all said and done, and like I said, it takes a long time. This isn't even the longest bit. The inoculator itself, which is this one. This is what actually will inject the serum into a bee. This itself takes probably a good 3 or 4 minutes per injection, per run, and it's not guaranteed to take. That's why I'm filling up multiple charges of this. Looks like it needs more bee DNA. There it goes. So what I'm going to do is, once this is done getting 3 charges, I'm going to load this all up for you, and then I'm going to take a quick break, even though it's only been like 10 minutes of recording, and show you the results and where we go from there. But first, let's make sure we get our 3rd charge, and we want it to be excellent quality. Oh. So, let's see, this still should be able to do it. Excellent quality, 3 charges, that's what we want. And the reason why I'm doing 3 charges is because there's a little, it's not clear exactly how many times it takes. Each bee has an active and an inactive trait, and so sometimes you need to overwrite both the active and the inactive. Sometimes a trait's resistant, so it doesn't take immediately. So 3 charges for me has always worked to get the bee where I want it to be. So just shift click that in there. Shift click. Oh, you can't even shift click. You just put the serum there, and it doesn't look like it's doing anything. But eventually, you will start to see that move. It takes a while. There it goes. See. Barely moving, and it needs to go through all of this 2 or 3 times. So I'm going to take the break. When we come back, that common princess right there will no longer be a common princess. Hopefully. Anyways, see you in a bit. Well, alright guys, we're back. So I said that I was just gonna go away and come back when I had my the oily princess done. I may have gone away for a couple hours and put in a lot of work and built another alveary. So this is taking a lot more of my day than I thought it would, but that's okay. That's alright. So we're just gonna get the oily and the industrious going here, and I farmed up a wither to get another star, and that's gonna give these two a 100% chance of mutating, which will get us our pure distilled drones, which is what we want, and princess. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go back to the genetics lab and give them a couple special traits. I'm going to make them nocturnal, and I'm going to make them cave dwellers, which means they don't need direct line of sight to the sun in order to do their thing. I don't know if I stated the purpose for why I'm doing this. So if I have, I apologize. But I've got this setup, which is a huge mess. I apologize for not making this actually look decent. And I'm kind of upset with myself. But anyway, I had this grand plan that I would take my one unframed alveary with distilled bees, and it would automate itself, and I would net a profit on fuel. That was the plan, because I had heard of someone else doing that. That didn't work out. It's running at a slight loss. And so what I'm doing with these distilled bees is I am going to have two running, and hopefully that's all I need to get this going, at least at a slight fuel profit. Because even if it's just a little bit, that's all we really need. Heck, we could break even and it would be fine. But hopefully that's going to work out. And I'm going to move that second alveary down here. Because I guess alvearies have a higher base production than apiaries, and we need all the help we can get. So that's the whole purpose for this. To keep the steam boiler running and to not run out of fuel. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Peace out, spider. You ain't gonna get me today. So that's the game plan. So all I'm gonna be doing after this moment is waiting for these two to mutate, and then I'm going to go back to the genetic lab. I'm going to give them the traits that I need them to have, and move the alveary down. So that's really all I'd be doing. Bunch of just regular off-screen building stuff. So I guess that's where I'm going to leave you today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every view that I get. If you haven't already checked it out, I'm starting a Let's Play of Far Cry 3 that started yesterday. Uploaded it this morning, actually. So check that out. The first video is kind of long. I'm either not gonna spend that much time making the video next time, or I'm going to make a longer video and just break it up into segments. So keep an eye out for that. Evil Genius is still on the way. I just installed and downloaded it last night. Other way around, downloaded, installed, there we go. And so I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of that shortly. Anyway, like I said before, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time.